Good afternoon, everyone. Vijay here. I am honored to introduce Engineer O.S. Maurya, sir, a respected leader who has transitioned from the world of hydropower engineering to a passionate advocate for environmental sustainability. Engineer Maurya formerly served this distinction as the General Manager of Terry Hydro Development Corporation Limited. Engineer Maurya's career path reflects a fascinating evolution, while his expertise in dam construction, power plant operations, and project management made him a key figure in India's hydropower development. His current focus lies on critical global warming issues like uh, environmental and ecological concerns and the pursuit of sustainable development. This shift highlights Engineer Maurya's deep understanding of the impact of infrastructure projects on the environment. His commitment to a sustainable future is truly commendable. Today, we are fortunate to have Engineer Maurya share his unique perspective and insights, whether discussing the challenges of migrating climate change or exploring pathways towards a more sustainable future. Engineer Maurya's experience and knowledge are sure to be invaluable. Please join me in welcoming Engineer O.S. Maurya, sir.
Very good morning. My, Myself, O.S. Maurya, former General Manager of the TADC India Limited. And former HOD of this Civil Engineering Department, ITM 2. And well, first of all, I am thanking to Mr. Pawan Kumar Mishra, who is the Chairman of the IEI, for inviting me for this talk. Completion to the ITM management too, and that NK Singh and I chairman for jointly holding this program for this seminar. You are often heard about the this used to hear the sustainable use, sustainable development. What does it mean? Sustainable use and sustainable development. I hope this must be clear. बहुत सारे लेक्चर आपने सुने होंगे आप. This is the management of the resources. Only it can be said as a management of resources. If it fulfills the requirement of present time and not without compromising the need or requirement of the future. This is the sustainable use or development. Sustainable development, another term. I mean it just like whenever you are constructing a project or building or any project, when you are constructing any building or project, our endeavor should be the materials should be selected so that the greenhouse gases should be minimum. The release of the greenhouse gases should be minimum. These gases are creating problems in the global world. My topic is global warming, and another part of this after effect of this global warming is the climate change. Climate change is one of the goal of the sustainable development goal of the by the UN. On this global warming, I'm going to tell about what are the prediction about the global warming, what are the cause of the global warming, and how they are creating disaster, and what government of India is taking action for this depleting this greenhouse gases. And what should we do? A big alert was issued by climate chief, this Simon Still, who has said that only 2 years are remaining to save this world from climatic catastrophe. You know the catastrophe? What is catastrophe? This catastrophe is the war, this famine, and the diseases, extreme events. These are called the this. इधर आ जाओ. Catastrophe means what does it mean? A catastrophe, climatic catastrophe मतलब बहुत ज्यादा भयंकर उसे कहते हैं. वॉर हो गया या आपके famine, अकाल हो गया, extreme events आ जाए, disease आ जाए, these will be the outfall of this climate. The cost of inaction will be more than the cost of action. यदि हम एक्शन नहीं ले रहे हैं, cost of inaction will be far greater than the cost of action. He has also said that citizens are required to talk with the government to finally submitting this, this in their election manifesto also. आप इसको कोशिश करें कि ये हमारा एक सब्जेक्ट इलेक्शन मैनिफेस्टो में भी आए. Sorry. Intergovernmental panel this of climate change, IPCC, has also warned that in 2025 there will be a maximum of the global greenhouse gases. Means there will be a more global warming. More warming. We want to contain the temperature by 1.5 degrees Celsius, then you have to cut our green gases by 43%. World faced hottest March ever. This is the related to the European countries. The world experienced the hottest March 2024 ever. Warmest on the record, European Union Climate Agency said. If you take the global average, if the global average temperature for the past 12 months from April 2023 to 2024, the average temperature highest on the record at 0.7 degrees. From the average taken from 1991 to 2000. In 1991 to 2000 के एवरेज लेते हैं और अभी हम 12 महीने के एवरेज ले रहे हैं, उससे 0.7 डिग्री जाते हैं. If we calculate from the pre-industrial average, pre-industrial मतलब 1850 to 900, if we calculate it from this, it will be 1.580. If we are comparing the only March temperature of March 2024, this was 2.12 degree Celsius above the 1991 to 2020 average. अब सोचिए 1991 2020 के एवरेज से 2.12 डिग्री. If we calculate from the pre-industrial era, 1850 to 1900, it will be approaching 3 degrees Celsius. अब सोचिए कितनी गर्मी होता होगा. What is the reason of this global warming? This is the main reason of this is the accumulation of the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. From where these gases are produced? This is the combustion of fossil fuel, biodegradation of the waste, and agriculture are primarily responsible of this greenhouse gases production. is carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. One term we are using is global warming potential. Have you heard about this global warming potential? We are taking the carbon dioxide is 1. This benchmark is 1. And this methane is 25. This 25 times potent from the carbon dioxide. Nitrous oxide is 298 times potent from the carbon dioxide. Another issue is the water vapor. The water vapor also a greenhouse gas, which is causing the multiplying effect done by the other gas. Contribution of water vapor. On an average, this is responsible for the half of the Earth greenhouse gas effect. जितनी ग्रीनहाउस गैस का इफेक्ट होता है उसका 50% इसकी वजह से बढ़ जाता है वाटर वेपर. This water vapor lasts for 9 to 10 days. After that, they condense and precipitate. CO2 and nitrous oxide or the methane are not condensed or precipitate. That's why their life is carbon dioxide more than century. This nitrous oxide more than century. This methane is 1 or 2 decades. If we the combustion of a fossil fuel in the higher temperature, they produce NOx, nitrogen oxide, and VOC, this volatile organic compound. And nitrogen oxide and volatile VOC, in the presence of sunlight, they produce ozone, ground level ozone. It is very dangerous, and their global warming potential is more than 1,000. More than 1,000. It means this gas produced is also increasing the temperature. Particulate matter, we are in complete combustion of the fuel. आप देखते हैं कि मोटरसाइकिल में चला रहे हैं बहुत धुआं बहुत आ रहा है, देखा होगा, जैसे इनकम्प्लीट combustion. They produce black carbon. They produce, we can say the language soot, SOOT is soot, the language. But it's black carbon. They are also, their global warming potential is 1,000. They are also increasing the heat in the atmosphere. They are man-made. Ozone and this soot are man-made. Man produced. हम हमारी वजह से पैदा होते हैं. बाकी CO2 और अलग चीजें हैं, ये हमारी वजह से. आप भी जानते हो क्लोरोफ्लोरोकार्बन आपने सुना होगा. हैव यू हर्ड अबाउट दिस क्लोरोफ्लोरोकार्बन? That are being used in the AC or you can say refrigerator, aerosol spray, the blowing agents are the. Earlier this gas used was R12 and earlier between that this GWP global warming potential was 10,200, 10,900 and ODP is 1. अब this global warming potential 10,900. It is 10,900 potent than the carbon dioxide. But we are using this gas, very potent. And ODP, ozone depletion potential is 1. जितनी वॉल्यूम में हमारा गैस लीक होगा बायोस्फीयर को उतना गैस ओजोन कम कर देगा. ओजोन जो आप जिससे आपको यूवी रेस की मिलती है आपको सुविधा यूवी रेस को कम करता है वो इसको इम्प्रूव कर दिया गया. दिस वाज इम्प्रूव्ड लेटर ऑन and this was made as the ODP 0.05, the 5%. And the GW global warming potential was 2,000. Now this has been changed. Now the gas which are in presently we are using, the ODP is 0, ozone depletion potential is 0. But there is the global warming potential is 18 and 90 and this 675. We have developed, the scientists have developed the gas that R717. GWP is zero and ODP is also. But this gas is not being used. Being very the toxic gas, it is not compatible with the carbon, not carbon. This is the copper used in the instrument. That's why they are not used. These are the gases which are increasing in addition to the CO2, nitrous oxide, or methane. Is also increasing the heat. This nitrogen trifluoride, the one of man-made gas, is used in manufacturing of LCDs, computer screen, and this photovoltaic cells. This is extremely potent gas. This GWP, global of potential, is 17,200. We are आप समझ रहे 17,200. If I am leaking a 1 kg of gas in the atmosphere, it will be 17,000 two times of the carbon. आप एक पेड़ काटते हैं, लगते पेड़ नहीं काटना चाहिए. अब आप देखें कि इसकी वजह से लीक होने की वजह से कितनी गर्मी पड़ेगी, इसका ध्यान हम नहीं देते. Now this has been now fluoric gas has been invented for this, and we can use this gas, but still we are not using this. Fluorine has a zero global warming potential, and this can be substituted for the fluorine. Another gas is SF6. Have you heard about the SF6? Anybody? SF6. SF6 is a man-made gas. It is being used in the high and medium electronic equipment like switch gear. Switch gear has an insulating and braking medium. We are using this gas as the switch gear for insulating and braking medium. Due to use of this gas, we can minimize the size of the equipment. It is not possible from other any gas. The global warming potential of this is 23,500. Can you imagine? If I am leaking, if mistakenly 1 kg gas is leaked, what will be the effect of the on the environment? If I am running a vehicle 2 lakh kilometer, 2 lakh kilometer, what will be the effect of that? That equivalent to that is 1 kg released in the atmosphere will be equivalent to the running a 2 lakh kilometer vehicle. You can imagine how much potent it is. We are using 30 to 40 million just switch gear in the approximately worldwide. The solution has also been taken by this pure air is the solution of this pure air. If I am using a pure air as this instrument, the space required will be more. In SF6 require little space, but this is space, by using pure air, more space will be required. But they have also done it that by using the digitalized current and voltage transformer, the system can be built as small as SF6. उसके बराबर हम बना सकते हैं. These are the some reasons which is causing the global warming. Now one of the last is the biodiversity loss. Biodiversity loss is whenever you are hearing about the forest fire. Forest fire is there is loss of flora fauna. If there are basic flood, there is loss of flora fauna. If there is a coastal flooding, then there is a loss of flora fauna. So when biodiversity loss is also responsible for the global warming. We can say that it is the global warming is responsible for the biodiversity loss, and the biodiversity loss is also increasing the global warming. एक कुछ पूछना आप लोग पूछ लीजिए भाई. Very silent and बताइए. Anybody any question ask? अब I'm talking about this, we have this industrialization. औद्योगिकरण कब शुरू हुआ? 1800 to 500. The concentration of CO2 was 280 ppm at that time. After 1960, the increase was 38 ppm, and again 60 years it was 100. After 1999 or 100 ppm. Recently we are on the 424. Despite of taking all actions, this global warming is not depleting. Every country is taking the steps as per their commitment made to the Paris Climate Agreement. Still, this is not reduced. World temperature already is 1.3 degrees Celsius. Average, it is average temperature, and it is estimated that the temperature would rise up to 2.7 by the end of the century. Definitely, it will rise by 2.7. This is the percentage of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Just we have a look of the which gas is how much in the atmosphere. This CO2 is 79.4%, methane is 11.5%, nitrous oxide 6.2%, hydrofluorocarbon 2.8%, perfluorocarbon SF6 and NF3 at 1%. Just I am taking this hydrofluorocarbon is 2.8%, and just I am adding this 0.2 is 3%. There, if assuming that global warming potential is 10,000, this I am giving the 10,000 only. If 3% means 3 kg means 30,000 kg. Okay? And this carbon dioxide is only 80 kg. This is in comparison to the CO2. This is how much this is more potent than 3,000 kg. Here this producing the gas. And if I am talking methane. This contribution 11.5%, 11 kg. This 25. This GWP global potential is 25. If we multiply that, equivalent will be the CO2. आप इसे देख सकते हैं कि CO2 केवल हम CO2 की बात करते हैं, लेकिन उसके अलावा इतनी सारी गैसेज हैं, नाइट्रस ऑक्साइड है, हाइड्रोफ्लोरोकार्बन है, ये SF6 NF3 है. They are more contributing to global warming in comparison to this CO2 or methane. This global warming is one of the main cause of the disaster, such as floods, storms, droughts, forest fire, and heat waves. It is also responsible for the increase the pest population. कीट होते हैं, कीड़े होते हैं. Pest population, plant disease, and weeds to reduce crop yield. तीनों चीज बढ़ जाती है तो क्या हमारी crop yield कम हो जाती है. Warmer temperature can increase their metabolic rate and number of breeding cycle of the insect population. मेटाबॉलिक रेट बढ़ गया तो ज्यादा और खाएंगे वो. और ब्रीडिंग साइकिल पहले 10 साइकिल ब्रीड करते थे, अभी कल 20 साइकिल ब्रीड कर रहे हैं ड्यू टू ग्लोबल वार्मिंग. combination of high atmospheric temperature and high humidity is very dangerous. आप देखते हैं जब ह्यूमिडिटी होती है तो आपको पसीना बहुत होता है, सूखता नहीं है. ह्यूमिडिटी ज्यादा है और टेम्परेचर ज्यादा है तो this sweat will not dry. Will not dry. We are not able to reduce the temperature of our body, as we can face heat extremes. I can also it can it can be fatal extent. कहते हैं लू लग गया तो मर जाता है. तो यदि वो पसीना सूखेगा नहीं तो फिर आपको बॉडी ठंडा नहीं होगा तो आपको यू विल हैव टू फेस द हीट. अल्टीमेटली वन कैन कोलैप्स. दिस इज द one of the problem. This temperature is as global warming is increasing. The summer days are increasing. Winter days are reducing. This is one of the problem. Monsoon is also increasing. Chloronic is water vapor and must be due to global warming. The irreversible outcome of the global warming. If this glacier are melt, they cannot be made to return. Once melt, it has raised the level of the ocean. Once ocean has raised the level, it cannot be reversed. How this global warming is causing disaster in the I'm talking about the US. This US in 2022 has faced the 18 extreme weather conditions, extreme weather events, and has caused at least $1 billion in the damage. So you can imagine US is a very developed country, then they are still facing this disaster and they are incurring $1 billion for the damage. Or now if the temperature will increase further, they have this to further increase. These disasters has caused a shifting of 3.4 million people within the years. People in US to leave their homes. 6.4 million people have to leave their homes. The flash flood and heat waves are the two extreme weather in UK. Managing a flash flood in the costing UK 2.2 billion pound each year. 2.2 billion each year. 2.2 billion means the 220 billion rupees they are spending each year for the this managing the floods. On 19th July 2022, USA experienced a record-breaking temperature. The temperature was by 40 degrees centigrade. जहाँ पे 10-15 रहता वहाँ पे 45 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. Government has to declare emergency and they have to use extreme heat card. They ever read extreme heat warning. This event has caused 3,626 fatalities. इतने लोग खत्म हो गए due to this war. Such a developed country and they are also facing. During this temperature rise, the signal were signal जो थे melt हो गए, road were melt and they affected the rail track also. सोचिए, you can imagine the condition by the global warming. Europe is also facing the same question. They are also facing the flash flood, as well as the problem is the heat dome. Have you heard about the heat dome? Anybody heard about the heat dome? Heat dome is one of the phenomena by which the temperature rises within 10 to 20 degrees centigrade. By this phenomena, temperature is rising by 10 to 20 degrees centigrade within 7 to 10 days. किसी ने सुना? Have you heard anybody about USA में हुआ, कनाडा में हुआ, यूरोप में हो रहा है? What is the heat dome? Whenever during summer air is becoming warm, air warm होगी तो क्या होगा? It will raise from creating a low pressure zone on the ground and creating a high pressure in that one. And this high pressure zone is blocked by some blocked. I will tell later. It will block. What will happen if this gas is continuously going? Water vapor and gas are going continuously to and there is a lid on the vessel. तब किसी बर्तन के ऊपर आपने ढक्कन रख दिया. What will happen? Pressure is increasing always. What will happen? By increasing pressure, there will be increasing temperature. प्रेशर इंक्रीज करें, टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज होगा और प्रेशर इंक्रीज, टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज होने से 10 से 20 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. कैन इमेजिन कि if I am at 40 degrees centigrade now this time, if take to the heat dome, what will happen? There is a 60 degrees, 55 to 60 degrees. If we have to face the 55, 60 degrees, what will happen? So this is the problem by heat. Of how this is blocked, a jet stream of the high velocity is running over there. Jet stream, high high velocity wind is running over there. That blocks the gases. The gases don't allow this heat is not transferred and no pressure. This कहीं आपने देखा जब आप किसी रेस्टोरेंट बड़े रेस्टोरेंट में जाएं, किसी जिस कमरे के पीछे किसी चल रहा हो, आप बाहर गर्म हो, बीच में बहुत तेजी से हवा चलाते हैं, देखा? दरवाजे पे बहुत तेज लगाते हैं, तो उसमें पर्दा नहीं होता, लेकिन हवा चलती बहुत तेज लगाते हैं, इसमें बहुत तेज हवा क्रॉस करेंगे तो आप फील करेंगे। तेज जो एयर है वो डोंट अलाउ द टेम्परेचर अलाउ इट टू पास। सेम फिनोमेना इज देयर। This high velocity wind is flowing on that in the atmosphere, and that blocks this high pressure tube. समझ में आया? समझ में बेटा? किसी को दूसरा पूछो क्या मैं बोल रहा हूँ। जब एयर गर्म होती है ऊपर उठती है, ऊपर उठ के यदि उसको आपको नॉर्मल में क्या होगा, कंडेंस हो जाएगी, फिर बारिश हो जाएगी। होता है ये कंडेंस भी नहीं होती, बारिश भी नहीं होती। क्यों नहीं होता है कि जो उसके ऊपर एक बहुत तेज हवा चलती है जो रोक देती है, और वो ना उसमें हीट ट्रांसफर हो पाता है ना वो कंडेंस होता है, और नीचे से गैस वाटर वेपर चलता जाता है, प्रेशर बढ़ाते रहते, प्रेशर बढ़ने से टेम्परेचर बढ़ता है। ये हीट डोम की आप पढ़िएगा, देखिएगा कि कनाडा है सफर्ड दिस हीट डोम, यूएसए सफर्ड फ्रॉम दिस हीट डोम, दिस यूरोपियन कंट्रीज सफरिंग फ्रॉम दिस हीट डोम। आप लोगों ने सुना था हीट डोम पहले कभी? हैव यू हर्ड? दिस टाइम natural disaster in India, our emission rate of India is very lowest. Our shifting one of the lowest per capita emission in the world per capita. In spite of that, we are facing in 2020 we have faced every day some disaster. Heavy flood, cyclone caused about 2.5 million internal displacement in India in 2019. As global temperature increases, intensity and frequency of disaster will further increase. Meeting में how these disasters are, how this global warming is causing such disasters, how disasters are coming. Normal rain is becoming intense due to the global warming, and again this becoming intense due to the western disturbances. Western disturbance सुना आपने? El Nino, La Nina, ना? Have you heard about this? El Nino, La Nina. They are called as the western disturbances. La Nina causing the more rain and keeping cool, and El Nino is causing more heat. When this La Nina and this global warming combined, they are causing the cumulative effect of this will be the highest rainfall in the highest rainfall. And this rainfall is causing the overflow of the river and washing of the vehicle, damage of the roads, damage of the bridges, and all this. This is due to this how this the answer is being implemented. This is caused. क्यों हो रहा है ये? कारण यही है कि ग्लोबल वार्मिंग प्लस वेस्टर्न डिस्टर्बेंस। We compare this heavy rain day per decade in Himalayan states, जैसे आपका हिमाचल है और उत्तराखंड है, यदि इसमें हम तुलना करें कि भाई 2001 से 2010 तक कितने रेनी डे होते थे, हैवी रेनी डे, उसमें there are 74, यानी 2011 to 2020 there was 118 extremely high rain, कहते हैं इसको extremely heavy rainfall. Earlier decade it was 74 and present decade it was 118. And it was normal rain, very rain, heavy rain, now extremely heavy rain. This is causing the disaster.
केदारनाथ धाम वाला डिजास्टर किसी को कंसिडर करते हैं?
जी
केदारनाथ धाम का जो डिजास्टर हुआ था,
जी जी
ग्लोबल वार्मिंग फैक्टर कंसिडर किया जाता है। केदारनाथ धाम का डिजास्टर
हाँ
ग्लोबल वार्मिंग
यस यस सर्टेनली बट यहाँ पे बढ़ गया ग्लोबल वार्मिंग जो है, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग क्या होता है? दिस मेल्टिंग द ग्लेशियर, मेल्टिंग द ग्लेशियर, जो ऊपर जगह बनी पहाड़ों में, दे आर मेल्टिंग एंड फिलिंग द दिस, जो आपके ताल बने वहां पे, आपके इस तरह के बने फिल होते रहते हैं, और ड्यूरिंग मेल्टिंग देयर मे बी सम क्रैक देयर, दे आर causing the crack of this whole tal and Kedarnath disease, like that. Global warming is one of the reasons. अभी आपने सुना होगा कहीं गिफ्ट नॉर्थ ईस्ट में एक डैम का असर हुआ है, डैम और वो भी असर हुआ है, पहाड़ों पे है, बनता ताल बनता, पानी भरता रहता है, ओके बाय द यहाँ पे earthquakes हो या क्रैक डेवलप। Climate change induced natural disaster killed almost 3,000 people, 70,000 livestock, and destroyed 4.1 lakh houses in the year 2022 in India. They also affected 18 lakh hectare of the crop area, about 1% of the total crop area in the district. कितना नुकसान होता है? Common man and labor class are most suffer from the global warming, while their contribution in increasing global warming is negligible. कॉमन मैन एंड जो है लेबर क्लास है वो सफर कर रही है किस लिए? भाई एसी हम यूज करते हैं, गाड़ी हम यूज करते हैं, और फ्रिज हम यूज करते हैं, वो कुछ नहीं यूज करते हैं, हम बढ़ा रहे हैं, जेल हो रहे हैं। आपको उसके लिए हमें सोचना पड़ेगा कि हम अपनी सुविधाओं में कट करें, तब हो सकता है। ऐसा हो नहीं सकता कि सुविधाएं हमारी चलती रहें और हम ग्लोबल वार्मिंग कंट्रोल कर लें। Loss of biodiversity. Many species, flora, fauna, are not cannot adjust the warmer temperature. They are rising. They are becoming extinct. खत्म हो जाते। Extinct मतलब खत्म। Rare and isolated species are mostly at the risk, being most sensitive to the weather change, which is atmospheric biodiversity loss. Due to global warming, mostly forests suffer with the forest fire. There is loss of flora, fauna. Again, floods, droughts are responsible for biodiversity loss. Coastal areas and islands are also at the risk of flooding and submergence and suffer with the high losses of biodiversity. जहाँ भी फ्लड आएगा, जहाँ भी फॉरेस्ट फायर होगा, जहाँ भी ड्रॉट होगा, वहाँ there is loss of biodiversity. Loss of biodiversity due to warming of sea water. आपने कभी have you heard about the coral? Coral आपने सुना? Coral is also an animal, small animal that say that they in their body, in the tissue, there is a microscopic algae. You can say the plant. When temperature rises, the microscope जो algae है that has become separated from the body of the coral. Coral and algae are linked with this. Coral is releasing CO2, then CO2 is used by the algae, preparing their food. Both are interlinked. Due to warming of the water, this algae is separated. And this algae separated, then coral will not survive. It will survive for 5, just 10 to 15 days. When this algae separated, there is a fading of the color. That is known as color bleaching. Then known as the coral bleaching. Coral bleaching. After 10-15 days, it will die. Then coral reef will also finish. रीफ जो होता है, सुना रीफ जो आपके बॉडी होती है, जो हार्ड बॉडी होती है, जो आपने देखा होता है, जो आपके पानी में घूंगा हो तो जो हार्ड बॉडी होती है, दैट इज रीफ. रीफ सब आपके उसमें आपके जो समुद्र में या कहीं भी रहता है. Then coral will die, the reef will also finish. What will be the effect of this? This will lose again the ocean biodiversity. It will affect the ocean biodiversity. They will lose the food, they will lose the shelter, they will lose their breeding ground. If all it will finish, then biodiversity will finish from the ocean. If ocean में मछलियाँ खत्म हो क्या करेंगे? What will happen? हो सकते हैं. जब मछलियाँ खत्म हो जाए उसमें से क्या होगा? तो हम कह रहे हैं कैटास्ट्रॉफी वही होता है. अभी ब्राजील में अभी रिसेंटली हमने पढ़ा था, ब्राजील में समुद्र का टेम्परेचर ऑफ द ओशन वाज रेज टू 33 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. 33. सेफ टेम्परेचर 27 डिग्री. Coral are dying. Can't do anything. Coral will die. What will happen? Have a immense loss of the biodiversity. Effect of global warming on the sea. Level of sea is increasing by 2 ways. One of the melting of the glaciers, continuously melting there, raising the level of the sea, and this warming of the water also stating its volume. Water का volume जो बढ़ रहा है. By these two, there is a problem for the regions living nearby the coast. They have to shift from there. And not only shifting of the populace, but it will also contaminate the water resources there. Climate change is also creating a heavy threat to the people living near the coast. As per study, heat waves along with the level of sea have increased manifold between 1998 to 2017. 1998 to 2017, the heat waves along with the surface of the sea has increased manifold. Now, a study has been done and it has been found that in 2025 to 2049, it will increase fivefold. You can imagine how much heat they will face, the people living nearby the coast. By increasing global warming, what will happen if temperature is rising up to 2 degrees centigrade, 2 degrees centigrade Celsius? Then there will loss of 8% of the 8% of the vertebrata, 16% of plants, and 18% of the insects. Insects, they will lose their at least half of their current rate. 2 डिग्री टेम्परेचर हो जाता है. Plants, 8% of the vertebrata, 16% plants, and 18% of insects will lose their half of their range by 2 degrees. We will be able to maintain this 1.5 degrees Celsius, then it will become half of. For the plant and this will be half, the vertebrata will be half, and for the insect will be 2/3. But it is very difficult to restricting temperature by 1.5 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. जिस तरह से हमारा बढ़ रहा है वार्मिंग, तो बहुत मुश्किल होगा इसको मेंटेन. Have you heard about the Paris climate? Huh? Paris Climate Conference 2015. By this, removing this global warming, reducing the global warming, the meeting was held in the Paris 2021. Roughly 185 or 190 countries participated in that. They have unanimously decided that we should restrict the temperature by 2 degrees centigrade, preferably 1.5 degrees. This was the anonymous decision by the that meeting. And accordingly, every country has submitted their nationally determined contribution. India has also submitted the nationally determined contribution that was subsequently revised in the CP26 by the our Honorable Prime Minister Modi. What was the this N- NDC? What was the NDC? Like, these were the commitment made. These were the commitment made in the CP26 Glasgow UK. We will generate 50% of electricity will generate from the non-fossil fuels. ने किया कि भाई हम 2030 तक हम जो है will achieve that 50% electricity will be generated by the non-fossil means solar, wind, bio, hydro, and this. They have also make a target of 500 gigawatt electricity by renewable sources by 2030. 500 gigawatt. 45% reduction in the carbon emission by 2030 from the level of 2005. Creation of carbon sink of 1 billion ton, net zero emission by the 2070. These are the commitment made by the India to that. India is third largest renewable energy producer after USA and China. We have roughly 41% we have achieved this target. Roughly 164 and 63 gigawatt we have already generated. And 6 year time is balanced. We will achieve this 500 gigawatt. How this 500 gigawatt, what are the schemes? Some of the schemes I have written this. How we are achieving this 500 gigawatt this renewable energy. Government of India has sanctioned solar park. 50 solar parks are sanctioned by the government in 12 states. For installed capacity of approximately 38,000 megawatts. Out of them, 11 are functioning and successfully completed and generating 8,525 megawatts. This is solar park. PM rooftop solar scheme. आप सभी ने सुना होगा PM rooftop solar scheme. और the subsidy is also given by the this 78,040 kilowatt. And by this our target is we will create a 30 gigawatt solar capacity. 30 gigawatt by 2000. PM Kisan Suraksha एवं किसान अभियान PM कुसुम. With this scheme we are installing we are providing the subsidy for the solar pumps. Farmer will get subsidy of 60% subsidy and loan will be about 30%. Only a 10% will be expended by the farmer. Is a 45 reduction. Second, 45% reduction in the carbon emission by 2000. How this reduction will be ensured? Just one minute.
क्वेश्चन रेडी रखो तुम क्वेश्चन पूछना
How we are going to achieve this target? 45% reduction in the carbon emission. Indian Railways has set a target of net zero. Indian Railways has set a target of net zero by 2030. They are doing this, and alone it will lead to reduction of emission by 60 billion ton annually. Railway will be able to reduce this emission by 60 billion ton annually. India's massive LED program is reducing emission by 40 million ton annually. LED आपने देखा बहुत हुआ. We are reducing emission by 40 million. BS6 RS6 अब BS6 गाड़ियों की लागू है RS6 was issued in Infosys 2020 skipping BS5 2020 there was only BS4 when making BS4 selling 2000 this BS6 was to do enforce 2020 skipping BS5 कर दिया BS6 आप इसमें जो हमारे गवर्नमेंट की जितने भी कराए जो मिनिस्ट्री उनको बड़े रहते हैं उनकी प्रयास को सराहना करते हैं बहुत अच्छा काम किया उन्होंने क्या किया उन्होंने देखिए सल्फर लेवल है सल्फर लेवल पेट्रोल डीजल है फ्रॉम 50 ppm to 10 ppm this is the international standard 10 ppm is international standard sulfur is very problematic for for the health of the children as well as the elders and this NOx NOx level या बता रहा था NOx जब NOx और VOC मिल के ओजोन बनाते हैं NOx को इन्होंने कंट्रोल किया कितना 70% वो प्रॉब्लम हमारी खत्म हो जाएगी NOx कम हो गया तो हमारा ओजोन फॉर्मेशन कम हो जाएगा particulate matter they are also reducing by 82%. 82%. 82 में particulate matter जो बता रहा था कि आपको ब्लैक कार्बन इनकम्प्लीट in the combustion की वजह से जो निकलता है that will be reduced by 82%. It will reduce the air pollution also and this will reduce the global warming also. Electric vehicles, the government has a target to 30% vehicles by 2030. Now they are doing very good work in this. If we compare within from 23 to 24, in 24 in April there is an increase in the 25.8%. एक महीने में अभी 25% बढ़ गया गाड़ियों खरीद और 2 wheelers में it has been increased by 30%. In addition to that, buses are also flying. गोरखपुर में बस चल रही है. Good sign. बढ़ रहा है आगे. We have another target of green hydrogen. 5 million tons of hydrogen by 2030. 2030 तक हमारे हमने बना रखा है कि भाई हम जो 5 million ton green hydrogen. It will cut emission by 50 million tons. And it will save $12 billion on the fossil fuel import. जो fossil fuel import करते थे उसमें हमारे $12 billion का बचा है. ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन क्या होता है? ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन को जब हम वाटर को इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस से अलग करते हैं, लेकिन ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन बनाने के लिए आपको 1 kg you have to produce, you have to use 50 to 25 units electricity to renewable energy. सोलर से बना पाएंगे नॉर्मली. आपने कभी ये सुना ECBC का भी सुना ना आपने एनर्जी कंजम्पशन बिल्डिंग कोड? हैव यू हर्ड अबाउट दिस? नहीं सुना. एनर्जी कंजम्पशन में जब आपने पढ़ा हो तो ECBC कोड वाज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड बाय गवर्नमेंट. दे आर डूइंग बिल्डिंग को लेते हैं बिल्डिंग में दे आर डूइंग सम चेंजेस और दे आर सेविंग एनर्जी. Their target is they will save at least 50% energy. जो building में use करेंगे, they will come and they will design this. They will save by 50%.
तो renewable energy से सेव करेंगे.
जी?
तो renewable energy से सेव करेंगे और artificial से.
नहीं जो आपकी एनर्जी लेवल है उसको इस तरह से करेंगे वो भी करेंगे उसको. They will able to 35% and 25% 50% and 25 35 and 50. There are 3 categories. तो जब ECBC आप पढ़ेंगे तो पता चलेगा. Then their target they can save up to 50% their energy by 2% target. Or they will they reduce the peak demand by 15 gigawatt. Like this. The reduction in the greenhouse gases will be 250 metric tons. The building को जो हम यूज कर रहे हैं जो बिल्डिंग यूज करते हैं उसमें यदि हम उसमें एनर्जी कंजम्पशन ध्यान रखें एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन by using this solar system, by by this, by integration of the waste and composting, सारी करने के बाद हम डेली लेवल पर कम करते हैं। तो उस तरह से देखें green hydrogen projects in India. There are some companies are done in this. मैं केवल ADC India Limited था, वो लोगों भी काम शुरू कर दिया है। They have also started hydrogen and this SABNL, NTPC, they are all doing this. Just for the reference. Cement industry, we are using fuel in cement industry, or we are using coal in the cement industry. They have decided that they will use alternate fuel by 2030, by 30% alternate fuel. What will the alternate fuel? जैसे आप अभी मेडिकल वेस्ट होता है, मेडिकल वेस्ट इंसिनरेट करते, जलाते हैं, वी आर इंसिनरेटिंग द मेडिकल वेस्ट, उसको हम वहां ना जला के हम आपके सीमेंट फैक्ट्री में जहाँ बनता है वहां। बाय दिस our target is to keep this alternate fuel by 30% by. We are using natural gas to cut emission. Burning natural gas will reduce 50% from the burning coal and 33% from petroleum. So, हम natural gas use करते हैं in lieu of the coal or in lieu of the petroleum. There will be reduction in the carbon emission. Fertilizer factory Gorakhpur, natural gas is being used in lieu of naphtha. Earlier naphtha was being used and causing pollution too. महंगा भी था। अभी आप जानते हैं गोरखपुर में इसमें फैक्ट्री में एक टावर बना, दैट इज वर्ल्ड हाईएस्ट टावर। एनीबॉडी नो वर्ल्ड हाईएस्ट टावर, ड्रिलिंग टावर इन द गोरखपुर, जानते हैं आप? डिस्टेंस इन आवर फर्टिलाइजर फैक्ट्री ये टावर है, ड्रिलिंग टावर, हाइट इज 149.5 मीटर, दिस मोर देन 2 times of the Qutub Minar, वर्ल्ड हाईएस्ट टावर ड्रिलिंग टावर इन गोरखपुर itself. Right? गोरखपुर में आपको पता नहीं, don't know. Every industry is making their arrangement for cutting their emission and improving pollution of the sector. Cement against 45 reduction up to 2030. We have already achieved 25% emission intensity reduction in GDP between 2005 to 2016 तक. 2016 तक we have already achieved 25%. Remain will be achieved by the 2030. 45% हमारा target. Carbon sink of 1 billion ton. Have you heard about the carbon sink? No, what is the carbon sink? Anybody? कार्बन सिंक क्या है? कार्बन जैसे हमारा गार्डन, suppose a garden, what is doing is the consuming CO2, that is sinking, that you can say that the garden is sink of the CO2. Carbon sink. We have to create this garden. You can think we have to plantation, by doing plantation, I think we have to create this 1 billion ton carbon sink. हमने अभी अपने गोरखपुर में भी आप देखा होगा बहुत ज्यादा प्लांटेशन, every in India we are doing very massive plantation we are doing. So this plantation will be able to create a carbon sink of 1 billion. We will be able to create. India's mangrove forest, mangrove सुना, mangrove forest, coastal region mangrove होते हैं, mangrove forest. They are very useful. They are sequestering 4 to 5 times of CO2 than a normal tree. They are very useful. And our total mangrove forest covering is 5,000 square kilometers. Currently storing 704.42 billion tons. 0.7 billion tons they are storing now. Our potential to sequester is 748 million tons. So to make यहाँ पे टारगेट रखा है कि हम कितना बढ़ाएंगे. टाइम ज्यादा तो नहीं हो गया? हाँ? हाँ? चलिए कोई नहीं, थोड़ा और झेल लीजिए आप। Reduction in emission by India up to 2030. Current emission in India is 2.8 gigaton. जो हमारा current emission है total India का is 2.8 gigaton. And projected emission to 2030 is the 4.48 gigaton. ठीक है? India will cut emission by 1 billion ton, 1 gigaton. The remaining will be 3.48 gigaton. If we calculate per capita, it would be 2.98 ton of CO2. It would be 2.98 ton of CO2. And target of 2030 is 2.0. We are very near to the target. If we compare this from the world, US would be 9.42 ton. In 2030, China will be 8.8 ton per capita. अभी स्टिल हमारा जो पर कैपिटा है बहुत कम है, लेकिन चाइना का देखें, अमेरिका का देखें, होता है। तो वी आर ऑन द राइट पाथ, हम अभी हम कर लेंगे। यदि कंजर्वेशन बिल में समाप्त करता हूँ जल्दी, आपको देर हो रहा है। ठीक, चलना है क्या? मैं बताता हूँ तुम्हें क्या है कि एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन अमेंडमेंट बिल वाज 2022 वाज effective from the 2023. What was this bill will facilitate the achievement of UP26 goal. UP26 goal जो उन्होंने बताया भी 50% this renewable energy, 1 billion ton sink, urban sink. These will help. What they have introduced in this, they have made mandatory the use of the non-fossil fuel power, solar energy, solar or wind. They have made it mandatory. If you are in this college, government has to cut you have to use mandatorily 20% solar energy. They have mandated. And this carbon credit trading system. What is the carbon credit? You know the carbon credit? Carbon credit trading system? Carbon credit क्या है? If suppose I am having a garden that can sequester 1 ton of CO2 annum, this will be 1 credit. You are having this garden, you will be given a certificate of this carbon credit. You can use this certificate by, मतलब आपको ये सर्टिफिकेट मिल जाता है कि हम वातावरण में 1 टन ग्रीन हाउस गैसेज निकाल सकते हैं। यदि मेरे पास यदि बागीचा है और उसमें सिक्वेस्टर कर रहा हूँ, उतने तक हमको सर्टिफिकेट मिल जाए तो उतने तक किसी इंडस्ट्री को हम दे सकते हैं, वो यूज कर सकते हैं। So much on only the industry, and the government is saying that you have to cut your one ton per annum. Either I should stop my business, or I have to cut that this information. I can purchase certificate from you. I can purchase certificate from the person who is having credit, and I can use it. This is the carbon credit. Net zero by 2017. Our planning is to have to net zero means whatever carbon dioxide will be produced, that will be used in that net zero. चलिए मैं स्किप करता हूँ, छोड़ता हूँ। Court has given the verdict. Supreme Court has an decision that we are it is our right to be free from the ill effect of the climate change. It is our right. European Human Rights Commission Court has also given decision against the government. Why you are not doing you are not taking adequate measures for the reducing the global warming. But how it is possible? This how they will ensure that we are facing air pollution, we are facing water pollution, we are facing plastic pollution. How what cannot ensure that we are responsible for that, and unless we are not taking action, nobody can save us. What is our remedial measures? हम ये हो रहा है इतनी गर्मी पड़ रही है, क्या करना है? First of all, we have to start rooftop rainwater harvesting. कहीं आप लोगों ने कहीं लगा आपके rooftop rainwater harvesting system? नहीं. With this with the underground tank. Underground tank क्या क्या है हम देखते हो कि when the summer गर्मी is scorching it, water of the tank will be little hot. You need a underground tank for cooling, for keeping your cool water. Use solar power, cut or increase drastically, subsidies available. We are crop yield is reducing. Crop yield is reducing. What should we do? We should start using heat tolerant crops. Heat tolerant crops just like millet and jowar. You have to use it. Heat tolerant crops. जब आप इसी करते जाए, मैंने बात गोइंग टू करते जैसी रेज अ वेहिकल, you must inquire about the global warming potential of the gas, so that you can purchase which one will be minimum. हम ये MCB यूज करते हैं ना, कि हम MCB we are using that gas, that MCB substitute. You can use it is my own opinion. I am not an expert. I am my own opinion that we should use cut out only of the MCB. They should save from it will save some gases. मेंटेन गिरनी बराबर आपने अपने घर के सामने गिरनी लगाई है, रूफ टॉप पे मेंटेन करिए गार्डन को. It will cool your house. Then it will work as insulation. It will cool your house also. Waste should be composted. Waste जो आप बाहर फेंकते हैं, waste को कंपोस्ट करिए, and it became in such a way that it should be used as a product. गर्मी बढ़ रही है, हाउस जब नया घर बनाया तो the rotation of house should be, pressure house should be kept in such a way that it should be least to the sun. आप इस तरह से रखिए उसको जिससे कि सन से गर्म कम हो, ठीक है? Don't make open space impervious. आप घर के सामने पूरा पक्का कर देते हैं. Don't make it by using concrete tiles. Use sand and bricks so that water may percolate in the ground. Thank you. पूछना भाई बेटा आप लोग किसी को कुछ थोड़ा बहुत नहीं. Anybody?
Sir, you didn't discuss about Panchamrit that is mentioned in Book 26. So what is Panchamrit?
That was name given by our Prime Minister.
That is some Panchamrit and some targets are there.
पांच दिया बताया, पांच targets. First is the 50% electricity generation by renewable sources. Second is 500 gigawatt renewable energy. Third 45% reduction, and then 1 billion tons carbon sink, and 70% 2070 the net zero by 2000. These are the five. Anybody else? No. Thank you, bhai.